First down for Cincinnati on the opening drive from the Eagles 40. Play action. Burrow. Downfield, look who. Was he in bounds? The officials say yes. They're calling it a catch inside the 20.
What Jackson brings to the table.
Tonight's Eagles player stats presented by Jefferson Health. Jefferson Health, official hospital of the Philadelphia Eagles. Down near the goal line, it's going to be close. And I believe the official on the far side says he's in. Tanner Hudson made the catch and carried two defenders into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, he ran right through Munden. Ooh, you know what? He might preseason games, but certainly the time is his.
John Dotson drawing the start as well. Clearly the number 3 receiver once the regular season hits. And in a lot of ways, that's why.
Till after the preseason games last year.
On first down, look out, here goes Shipley. Anybody remember the championship game? Down the right sideline, and Will Shipley is taking it all the way down to the Bengals 21.
On special teams as well, Shipley looks like he's just a baller.
He's a football player. On second down, McKee in rhythm. Dotson gets it down inside the 5-yard line for a first down. Fourth down and goal. The push is on. And into the end zone for the touchdown. The system works.
Oh my gosh, could the Eagles have had a more perfect drive to start the preseason? That right there was for all the teams that voted against the tush push.
And we see they started 2025 in the preseason the right way.
Gary Brightwell, Jermaine Burton back deep to take this kick right at the goal line. It is Brightwell. Got a hole in the middle of the field. Look out. That is a saving tackle. That could have gone an awful lot further. So Joe Burrow, 6 out of his first 7. Now make it 7 out of 8. And Chase Brown has another first down. Taken down on the play in the backfield. And certainly not up to the face. Late blitz coming. Burrow finds his man, and Jamar Chase is going to coast into the end zone. They beat the blitz with a quick throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals score once again in their second possession.
All right, so this is the learning moment, right? It's a blitz. So Ringo knows the ball is coming out quickly. You have to have close enough coverage that if it's coming out quick.
How about the fact that Tanner McKee has played golf with the guy now? The guy who gave the football back, they're friends. Tanner going up top. Oh, nice catch on the near sideline. A juggling catch. Josh Newton, the guy he beat, is 5'11". That was almost not fair. On first down, McKee a little bit of time. And firing complete down the far sideline. Good job of going through his progressions and finding the rookie Darius Cooper for a 15-yard pickup. And that looks a lot like the Jake Elliott we've always known.
It's a really good sign of the culture they have here in Philly.
That is Brightwell from the 1-yard line. And finds a hole. Flag on the play. Brightwell's running loose into Eagles territory and taken down from behind inside the 30. We got to wait on the flag, and I think it's going back. I'll tell you what, they're great on the golf course on a hot day, though, right out of the freezer. On first down, Browning now in the ball game. Finds his man. That's going to be enough for a first down for Charlie Jones on that far side. 21 yards on the pickup.
Very solid starting corner in the NFL that Roseman picked up this week.
We'll probably end up seeing him next week. And there is the late pressure, and Ty Robinson, the rookie out of Nebraska.
Oh yeah, you're the one that doesn't think Rocky IV ended the Cold War as one of the greatest movies of all time.
That's correct. Browning throwing across the middle, tip ball, and it's picked off. Ooh! Oh, it was in and out of the hands of Jihad Campbell.
Of former Eagle T.J. Edwards.
They spot the ball at the 10, and up on top once again, Tanner McKee is 6 out of 7 throwing the ball. A late flag comes in.
And thinking you might never play the game again.
That doesn't feel quite as good. Doing some squats during the early part of the preseason, and even though they weren't talking trash back and forth to one another, it would be a, okay, I'm going to look at you. You want another? Defense wants to get some pressure here. They're bringing it. Brownie's got time, and the throw is complete. He got a flag on the play. That would be good for first down yardage to Mitchell Tinsley.
Could be shoulder issues for both of the guys trying to get that starting job next to Blankenship.
3rd and almost 3. A lot of contact. No flag, and it's incomplete.
That's a nice play.
The Eagles are 0 for 3, though, on 3rd down. Trying it once again here. And McKee down the sideline. It's there. It's caught. It's a first down. And this is a very nice night, thank you, for Johnny Wilson in the first half. Over these 3 weeks, you know who the top 3 receivers are, but there's still questions remaining and jobs to be won. There's another one of those receivers trying to do just that. Coming back to the near side, Darius Cooper. He's going to get it down inside the 30 to the 26-yard line, a 14-yard pickup. So 3rd and goal now. A passing situation for McKee. Firing. Got it. Touchdown. Right in the middle of the field, Anais Smith on the post for a 6-yard touchdown and the lead before halftime.
How you draw it up. Granson, who's competing for the 3rd string tight end job, he did his job of running the linebacker off. Smith came right underneath it.
Anais Smith is standing back inside his own 30-yard line. Eagles have a little room to operate here, and 2 timeouts. Smith back on his heels as he made that catch. Trying to get a block on the outside. Look out. Across the 50. They tried to get a caravan down the sideline. He made it all the way down to the Bengals 30.
That he'd like to have.
2nd down and 1. McKee over the top. Got it. Touchdown. Darius Cooper. A 20-yard laser from Tanner McKee, who's got him in the end zone again.
Watch Cooper's route here. Looks like it's press man coverage. He just beats him right off the edge. I don't know why Ivy slowed down. Is consistently get the job done at a very, very high level.
And the kickoff will be fielded. Right well, middle of the field, out near the 30.
I'm not surprised by anything McKee does at this point.
Cut back running for Robinson. A flag drops on the play.
He steps up as the backup center. Had an awesome, awesome career at Boston College.
McKee had time, and he's got a first down. Guess who? Darius Cooper once again down to the Cincinnati 40.
And Cooper gives him the quick swim move at the line.
And now the pocket breaks down. The protection breaks down.
Right on his hands and leads him. It's just a perfect throw.
This time he has time and throws again. Got it. That's Granson down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark him at the 7. And it is good. And the Eagles expand their lead. Man to punt it away from his own 5. Kind of a twisting kick and room for a return for Burton. Breaking tackles on the left side. And he is down inside the 30, still on his feet. And a big-time return from Jermaine Burton. Trying to get the Bengals their first point since the first quarter. And it is good.
Honestly, I've only put it on once since my nephew won a 7-on-7 tournament. Oh, let's go. Sorry about that.
I like the play-by-play. Finally, you're feeling good about what you know about the offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think KP's doing a tremendous job. I think you see that right now. There we go. Another dot. Good play, boy. Yeah, I think you see that right there.
So on 4th down, Thompson Robinson straight pass, throws incomplete. He skied that over in the direction of Wilson. Jake Browning getting a lot of time tonight. Trying to set up a screen. Another flag. Look out! This goes back the other way. An interception. You're going to take my sack away? Fine. I'm going to pick the ball off.
The veteran snapper that the Eagles signed being banged up.
So first and goal, and an easy route to the end zone for the first touchdown for Shunderick Powell. Little 2-yard run after the penalty, and that'll stretch the Birds' lead.
Juke by Shunderick, but watch him right. Whoop. I mean, he's got some serious quicks. That second move right there. Back in '83, Colts and Broncos, perennial all-pro left tackle. Awesome, awesome football player.
He's in the Indy Ring of Honor.
Ooh.
That's a pretty move on the outside. Keelan Robinson a spin.
These guys battling for the number 3 quarterback job. They gotta learn on the job here.
McCord throwing, and got picked off. On the deflection, that ball is intercepted. And how about this? Joe Giles Harris still on his feet, and he's going all the way in. How about that? As the Bengals try to get some points off the turnover. And he got it.
Within the Eagles organization has any doubt at all that if he has to play, he will play very, very well.
That ball thrown way up top by Desmond Ridder, and it turns into a completion. Trying to get his team down to the 32-yard line to keep this going. Got his man. He's got his first down. And a security blanket and a big tight end in Hudson making the catch and getting all the way down to the 19-yard line.
A premium's on the football intelligence.
Touch throw. It's there. Does he make the catch? He does. They're calling it a touchdown. Hudson did bring it in. Did both feet get in? If they did, that's a 12-yard touchdown. And we got a 1-score game.
Catch left.
Tanner McKee and his teammates will leave with a preseason opening victory by a final of 34-27.